Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to another dream today. Hello, hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Oh, come on in. Nope. Oh, I don't have a hotkey for that. I guess we're starting here then. Well, this is where we're at. We're at Homestuck, guys. We're having Homestuck today. Welcome, welcome. It's a Sunday. That's our Homestuck day, if you didn't know. We are in the middle of Act 6, Act 3. Yes, 3? Yeah. And, we are at a pivotal point where Dirk reveals to Jake, this is the memory, I believe, because they're 13, I think, in this scene, but Dirk reveals to Jake that he's from the future, 500 years in the future, and this is what happened to humanity. And so he's explaining to Jake the rise of the Batter Witch and everything that she did to come to power and all the crazy things she did to try to bring Alternia to, or whatever Alternia she came from, to this new place that she was in, and it failed multiple times. She got really close, but she failed inevitably. And the only thing she was able to really save were like Lucis's. So that's why Jake has all the Lucis's on his place, because like she's releasing them in areas. And then we found out what happened to Jade in Jake's timeline. She was fighting against the Batter Witch in her own way. She made a competing company and she was doing really well, but then she was hiding on that remote island, and then she was tridentized. She was stabbed brutally with a trident, and Jake had to take her back, and he couldn't stuff her, and it was really sad. I felt really bad for Jake, and I felt really bad for Jade in this timeline. But we can hear GobGob in the background. What was I saying? Oh, I felt really bad for the Jade in this timeline because she like sounded really cool, and we were learning more about Dirk's ancestor and Roxy's ancestor, which would have been Dave and Rose. And Dave made movies. He made Sweet Bro Hella Jeff movies and tried to reveal what was happening with the Batter Witch before she was ready, trying to like call her out. Rose did something similar with like books, I think. Yeah, she made that series. I don't remember what it was called, but they referenced it a couple times. She made that series, and it was about, like, wizards or something, and... Let me turn GobGob on.
Your mother's not going to put down a down payment on an empire that doesn't have a baker.
I'm not putting in a down payment on an empire that doesn't have a baker and a coffee specialist.
Coffee specialist? I'm not investing in a coffee specialist.
I need a Starbucks person to make my frappuccinos.
That's asking too much. Even Leica says that's ridiculous. She would know. She's paying for it, too. All right.
I already recapped us on what we learned.
Oh, you recapped us on
yes,
what we
yes,
learned.
I did. Yes, I did. I did.
What did we learn?
We learned that Jake is more perceptive than he thinks he is, and really was catching on that Dirk has feelings for him for a second. And we learned that Dirk is very 13 and is very much like, oh, I'm from the future, I have things to hide from you, like you won't like me anymore. This is what we've decided.
This is what we've decided.
This is what I've decided, at least. And by extension, by the royal we have decided.
What? No.
This is a monarchy. I am a princess after all.
I do not recognize your
What is
monarchy.
it? What is it called when it's just for princesses? What is it called?
Not a kingdom.
No, not a kingdom. What is it called? Hold on.
Get wrecked.
Not a kingdom. Are you sharing your chat?
Yeah. It says it's on.
Make it stop! Make it stop! I was gonna throw it. I was panicking. I was gonna throw it. Okay, hold on. I can look this up. Google won't fail me.
Yes, it will. Google's gotten so bad.
Okay. What
Oh my
is
god.
it
I
called
gotta tell you guys about that.
when
Oh my god.
a princess. Oops.
Once she's done. I gotta wait for people to show up for that story, because that's a silly one.
Princess Regent?
Princess Regent? So you're what? In a what kind of...
Or a reigning princess. Oh, a principality. This is the principality.
Nah. Not recognized.
No. I am the sovereign princess. Female absolute or constitutional ruler of a principality. That sounds like me.
You're a principality. Do you have your milkshake now? Are you all good?
I do have my milkshake. I'm all ready. I'm ready to go. I'm waiting on you, actually. Go figure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this first one time, I'm waiting on you.
Never. I don't believe you. No, it is me and me, isn't it?
No, it's me
Or
and
you.
you.
Oh, okay.
Your forebears are certainly entrepreneurial, if nothing else. I can get behind the idea of making a killing if it means I also get to be as good at doing adventures as they hope to be. Did they ever bring the battle to the witch's doorstep, or were the blows dealt strictly through public masquerades and theatrics?
Yeah, they got pretty deep into the shit eventually. They were both very skilled combatants. I'm pretty sure she had some weird powers too.
Powers, you say?
Communion with occult forces, something like that. She knew things, had wit visions. It's why she was able to write those books. And more importantly, why Roxy and I were able to survive here.
How?
They knew we would be here someday, so they prepared for our arrival. And I lived in what used to be my bro's old apartment 400 years ago. The whole city is gone, but this one unit was somehow protected. He left some supplies for me here, like a lifetime supply of orange soda in the crawl space, along with a fuck ton of SBAHG merch. Super Bro and Hella Jeff merch. It was like discovering my own personal holocaust of bulbous jutting bottoms. Plus some weapons, some other gear, and a killer pair of shades. Roxy's mom used to live in her place too and left some stuff she might need lying around. This was way before there were Carapacean colonies, though. I think her house must have been kind of kernelized structure, like a potential colony. Something built to undergo modular self-replication if activated. I'm sure her mom knew that. It's been a good way for rocks to blend in. I stick out like a sore thumb here, of course, but it hasn't really been a problem yet.
So, they knew you would show up in the future someday and prepared for that? Doesn't that mean they also knew they weren't going to be able to stop the witch?
Probably. But they went down fighting anyway.
Wow. That's brave and kind of sad.
Yeah, but wouldn't you?
Of course. You always go down guns blazing. That's what a hero does when he loves adventure and has guns. If there's one thing movies have taught me, besides the fact that guys using a corpse as a silly puppet is friggin' hilarious, is that fact.
It's not like the rebellion was totally futile. They took a lot of shitheads down with them.
Who?
Sympathizers.
Ugh, just the thought of such scoundrels turns my stomach.
They should. In order for you to understand, I'd have to fill you in on the ridiculous final gasps of human civilization, taking place over the several decades leading up to its absolute enslavement, the decades which immediately followed the rebranding.
The rebranding? Oh no, Guy Fieri. Don't tell me he's involved.
As I mentioned, Crocker Corp's rebranding on 3/11, as it was often referred to in the news, totally changed everything. It marked the beginning of a completely shameless downward spiral of Western civilization through a series of events that were probably hard to notice at the time, though quite glaring when elevated historically. Though the Baroness made very few subtle gestures of aggression, the global fear of her looming threat would trigger all the changes she needed. Governments prepared for war as if to defend against the invading alien army she undoubtedly commanded. But of course she had no army. She was always the only of her kind. Instead, the world powers were only setting about to build her armies for her. The media deteriorated into this preposterous circus that was in all practical ways inseparable from the power base and government institutions. Popular entertainers became dangerous demagogues, and their roles in the media blurred with those executive authority, and the most dangerous were the ones who fed into the fear and hysteria more effectively. These tended to be the plants, unscrupulous shills paid by the Baroness to move her agenda forward.
Dang. I would like to think I will not be suckered by their silvery tongues whenever they come along.
Well, the thing is, most of them are already on the scene in your time.
Who?
Ever hear of Guy Fieri?
No, I don't think so.
You're fortunate then. He was an especially degenerate piece of filth. He used his connections and guile to wriggle into the spotlight, and then onto other positions of power. He somehow landed on the U.S. Supreme Court. Over the years, other justices started mysteriously disappearing without being replaced. After helping rewrite the Constitution to form an incomprehensible patchwork of fascism, theocratic mandates, and recipes, and bad rap lyrics, he weaseled his way up the ranks to become the High Chaplain of Interstellar War. I'm just going to cut to the chase, because really this ain't a big history lesson here. He eventually came to be regarded as the third and final Antichrist. No other human in history was responsible for more death and suffering. Antichrist.
Guy Fieri, the Antichrist.
And then we get to the next part.
Oh no.
Juggalos.
The clowns.
1 second. I'm gotta mix my milkshake a little bit. Now that I can mix it.
My milkshake is so good. And yes, my milkshake does bring all the boys to the yard.
Alright, back to it. Oh my god, these juggalos.
The Borscht Kur.
Yeah, that's exactly the phrase I would use to describe someone responsible for the extermination of 5 billion people. It was just so uncivilized of him.
How could such an atrocity be allowed to happen? Was his personal magnetism really that overwhelming?
Maybe overwhelming in the wrong direction, yeah. But it didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual decline in the integrity of the system that allowed it. Eventually the wheels came off and the political scene mirrored the absurdity of the media circus. By the time Presidents Jay and Dope were elected, Western civilization had officially fucked itself over forever. And I think everyone knew that.
Oh no, when does that happen? Oh no.
2024. The last free election the world ever seen.
Oh no. I'm scared. Someone hold me. I'm scared.
Sounds a little bit too familiar.
So, like, they were on the ticket together as president and vice president?
No, man, they were both president. They were like the first dual presidents of the United States of America, also the last. They were also the first and last Juggalo presidents. The founding fathers warned us about this, but nobody listened.
Did they really? What? They did? Warned us about what exactly? That's what I'm asking.
The mirthful executives. George Washington had prophetic nightmares about them. He tried to warn people and get language amended to the Constitution to prevent it, like forbidding the election of what he famously described as a pair of salty bards, or unruly jesters given to the sweet drink. But everyone just thought he toked too hard on the colonial cannabis or whatever.
I'm not sure I follow. These are like clown presidents or such?
Yes, they were a shitty rap duo from your time, but they ran a hell of a campaign. By then, the Juggalo Party had gotten huge, while the numerous other candidates split the moderate vote. They retained a very energized and devoted base. You could say their party had a rad big tent.
Dirk, I really dislike the future you were describing.
Hey, me too. They were swept into office on a wave of Fago, and the presidential inauguration was the biggest gathering of juggalos of all
Oh my
time.
god.
They all hosed each other down on the White House lawn with shitty soda. The DC and the Capitol thereafter officially stood for the Dark Carnival. Of course, their campaign was held considerably by having support from the Baronet. In retrospect, people delivered the impression that it was all part of her sick sense of humor. There was a sense that she just loved the idea of delegating the extreme subjugation of the world's population to a pair of demented clown rappers. Some have speculated this was just another way she was attempting to resurrect her previous model of governance. Though this seems kind of far-fetched to me. Who the fuck ever heard of an alien juggalo? To me, this is about as stupid as the crockpot theories get.
Oh no. Oh no, just wait.
Gamzee, oh no. Gamzee fucking hate it. Oh no, look through juggalos. Get it, Dave.
Get it, Dave.
Dave, fucking wreck them up.
Did our Dave talk to Gamzee at all? He did a little bit, right?
Yeah, he had pissed him off so much.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay.
Because he told them about Earth Juggalos, and Gamzee fucking lost his shit. Because it was such an insult to their thing. He got so mad. He got so mad about that he then cursed our realm to have cow and puppets and everything.
Oh, that's right. Oh no.
And without Cal, we wouldn't have
Doc Scratch.
Doc Scratch.
Interesting. Why would Gamzee have that power?
He didn't, remember? Remember, we saw what he did. He just prototyped it.
Huh. Anyways, do your line.
Oh, right. Oh. Don't worry about it. People were less prepared for a double juggalo presidency than they ever imagined. I'm not even going to get into all the horrifying details. Trust me, you just start to feel dirty reading about it. For the moment Fieri held up the Bible to swear them in, and the three of them proceeded to publicly defecate on it while freestyling rap lyrics, that was it. Everyone in the world watching it on TV just said, well, show's over. Civilization was pretty cool while it lasted. The next several ruling terms of their presidency was a weird combination of authoritarian practices. The Baroness used it as a puppet regime while she's still basically giving them carte blanche to carry out their idiotic whims. Fago was pumped through the plumbing instead of tap water. The new national pastime was having type 2 diabetes, and the national anthem was replaced by a 3-minute high reverb audio clip of President Jay farting in the microphone while laughing. Chaplain Fieri was authorized to set up the death camps in which anyone on the planet could be imprisoned if they were not deemed sufficiently mirthful.
Oh, I hate that.
And so the cleansing began. Priming humanity for its new ruler waiting in the wings. This was when our ancestors had enough. The resistance movement had failed, but they could at least bring the war criminals to justice. My bro finally caught up with the presidents and challenged them to a duel. They accepted, having for years regarded him as a cocky rival rapper who failed to show them the proper respect. In their arrogance, they invited him into the foul belly of the carnival, believing they could teach him once and for all what it truly meant to be down with the clown. For centuries thereafter, survivors of the Holocaust would cite the rooftop showdown as one of the most heroic moments in human history. Get it, Dave.
Get it,
Yeah.
Dave.
Fucking got fucking wrecked.
Slice.
He killed them both. And then he flew away on the sick air or whatever it's called.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, as they were only figureheads, no liberation followed. There would be no parades in the streets or statues cast or medals awarded. The few witnesses would report seeing only a man with a sword on a shitty skateboard, gently rising into the night sky. No one ever saw him again.
Interesting.
Oh, Rosa's turn. Oh, she's going after Fieri
She's
himself.
going after Fieri.
Meanwhile, Roxy's mom was tracking down the High Chaplain. His crimes had already been committed. She couldn't repay them by any stretch of the imagination. But she could wipe the blood-stained grin off that fat bastard's face. Kya! Oh, no.
Goodness.
Get wrecked. She gouged out his eyes with a pair of needles and rode his torso to the bottom of the bloody falls. That's too badass.
Gross.
Reports of what happened to our ancestors after that are sketchy. There were no eyewitness accounts I've found, but some believe they regrouped and confronted the Condescendence herself. With all her high-ranking officers dead and the human population decimated and sufficiently groomed for her arrival, there was no reason to stay behind the scenes anymore. After those dreadful years of putting up with more vulgar brand of authoritarianism, when she finally stepped forward to claim her throne, and she came off as somewhat dignified, elegant in a way. She was no less severe, but at least she knew how to act like an empress. She fucking said yoink.
Goodness.
Oh, that's a G-cat, isn't it?
That does look like G-cat. A Taurus G-cat?
She's got G-cat and a dragon.
Okay, but her symbol keeps changing.
It's all the powers she has. So she's using Solix right now.
Yeah.
She's using Solix and the Tavros powers.
Interesting.
That's a lot of power.
That is a lot of power.
But even if they did manage to confront her, there was no way they could win. She had too many crazy alien powers, and her boss supposedly had jacked her power level through the roof. I even heard, and don't quote me on this, she may have been over 9,000.
Heavens, Betsy, that figure is just absurd.
Yeah, that's not even to speak of her generic smorgasbord of other powers she is rumored to have. It gets hard to separate the fact from the urban myth. But for more reference, if you want to believe it all, just picture all those X-Men combined into one sexy fish woman in a skin-tight suit.
Whoa, mama.
Dead. Dead's dead. Dave, you keep getting stabbed with swords.
Yeah, he does.
Whatever actually went down, they're surely both dead now. I guess it had to happen like that, though. There's no way the Condens would allow us to be born without even a century of our genetic forebears. The thought of that was completely disgusting to her, but I really would have liked to be able to meet them. I guess some things would just be too awesome to ever stand a chance of happening.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Wait.
What?
Dirk, didn't you tell me at some point that you did find evidence the witch killed them?
As of now, no.
Are you sure? I swear I remember you saying something about that.
How could I have said anything like that before today? It was obviously the first time I mentioned any of this.
Oh, I'm just having the nuttiest deja vu thing going on now. I feel weird. I guess I was mistaken. Never mind.
Oh no. Is this a dead...
Oh no, is this a...
Is this a dead...
Is this a Doom nightmare?
Jake?
Is this a Doom timeline?
Is it a dead Jake? Oh no. Okay, I'll disregard your anomalous observation for now and continue conversing as if it never happened.
Right, good plan. Anywho, that's a heck of a tragic and thrilling tale, Dirk. I'm so totally cockeyed and cattywampus about it all, I don't even know what to think.
But do you believe me?
Oh
Right.
yeah, every word of it.
Wow.
Why shouldn't I? You're my friend, and I trust you.
I still just think it's impressive is all. Even after all this time, you were pretty much a one-of-a-kind dude.
Not really. I just like believing stuff and believing in people. Wait, what do you mean?
About what?
When you said after all this time, you just told me now.
Yes.
Hang on. Arg, this deja vu shit is happening again. Okay, I'm sure we've had this conversation before. So many things are familiar. I remember you saying the one-of-a-kind dude thing, and I remember saying the word cattywampus, and all of it. What's going on?
Took you long enough to figure it out. Pages really are a slow-burning class. Damn.
Figure one out.
You're asleep.
Oh, that's right. I fell off the platform thing, and I guess I got knocked out.
Yep.
So I'm dreaming.
Kinda. It's a dream bubble.
What's that?
A place in the infinite abyss where sleeping people can share dreams with each other while revisiting memories. Also where they can meet dead people.
So are we sharing a dream together? And you're currently asleep too? Currently in the future?
You know, even if I was, I wouldn't visit a dream bubble. That only happens when your dream self is dead like yours is. Mine is not.
I guess I understand. So what's the deal then? Wait, you said this is where they meet dead people too. Shit, Dirk, are you dead? Are you a ghost?
No, dude, chill, I'm fine.
Then what the fuck is going on? Who am I talking to?
Well, who are the people you talk to when you have a regular dream?
What?
There's like just a boring normal dream. There's a person you're talking to. Who is that?
I don't know.
It's nobody, just a projection of your own mind. Dream bubbles don't always have a need to be shared by dreamers of dead people. You go to sleep and wake up in one alone, reliving an old memory. Kind of like a normal dream until you remember it's just a memory, which is where we are now.
Okay, so I'm just having a lucid dreaming thing in a magic bubble, and you're just a figment of my imagination?
Yes, basically.
So I'm talking to myself. That's kind of stupid.
Well, yeah, but not quite. You can view me as a projection of the real Dirk within your mind. It's expressed through all of your thought patterns about him. So I'm kind of like a splinter of his corporeal self who happens to live in your awareness. I'm a startlingly close approximation to the real thing for all intents and purposes.
If our perception of him is accurate, but okay. Just how startlingly close are we talking?
I'm not going to give you a bogus percentage like the glass is, because that's not my shtick, but we're pretty damn close.
Okay, that's fair, but man, there's something that feels kind of weird about this. You being in my head, it's a little messed up.
What's messed up about it? You were the one who put me in here with your intimate understanding of all his mannerisms and predilections. And a splintered existence is pretty much how he rolls. This is how shit is, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry for saying it's messed up, but it's still a bit frustrating. I've been trying to talk to you all day, but all I get is your pesky responder, bedeviling me at every turn, and your friggin' robot punching me across the ocean, and then throwing a weird tantrum and ripping his nuclear heart out in front of me. And if that weren't enough, I tumbled off the doohickey and knocked myself out, and now I'm strolling down memory lane with your fake brain ghost. It's like you're surrounding me from all sides with imitations of yourself, but never the real you. Teasing fucking crackers, when do I get to talk to the actual Dirk?
Jake, what do you even know about someone's actual self? What makes it actual? What is actuality?
What a horseshitty question. I don't know anything about actuality, I guess, but I know some also babble horseshit when I dead blast hear it.
I'm just saying, this isn't really your field of expertise. Dirk is the hard guy. He's the one walking the path of self, even when he doesn't know it, like right now.
What does that mean? And how can you really be made of only my thoughts when I don't even know what you're talking about sometimes? Or when I didn't know some of the things you're telling me, like about being in a dream bubble. How can I tell myself about that stuff to brain ghost Dirk?
Who says you don't know these things on some level?
I don't think I do. I have no business knowing these things.
Pages have a lot of untapped potential. That's practically all there is to the class, actually. But when they actually find it, look out. And the ones who deal in hope, shit, man, I'm scared of you already. I'm not even real.
Interesting. Page of hope?
Wait. Yeah.
The last page we saw was Tavros, right? He was the page of
I think he was.
something.
Yeah, it was something.
I don't remember what he was the page of, but I remember he was a page.
Page of dancing. Yep.
Page of
Page of Rufio.
Heart? Page of Rufio.
It's Page of Rufio. That's what we're going with.
Are you sure you aren't real? No offense, but I kind of get the same smart-ass vibe from you as I do from the responder. Like, I have the same basic personality as Dirk, but without any accountability or anything, so let's let me be kind of flippant and mess with this Jake fell's head. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I am saying?
Do you know what I am saying?
Yes, that's a surprisingly decent observation about me.
Yeah, see, I think I maybe did a little too good of a job brain cloning you. This is way too much like talking to the real fake Dirk. Holy cow, what a dumb sentence that was.
You did a good job. A perfect job, in fact. Untapped potential, remember? I don't think one of Dirk's splinters could exist nearly as well as in anyone's mind other than yours.
Well, that's just spooky for me, but I'm starting to feel like I'm somewhat like I'm being haunted by you by now. I just want to talk to my real buddy, and by real I just mean the original guy.
What do you even want to say to him?
Well, I don't know.
It's not like you can keep any secrets from me here. I pretty much am your brain.
No, don't say that. It's so weird.
You do realize he's coming for you. Dirk in the real world. world. And that man has his designs.
Yes, I know.
Want to talk about it?
With you? No. That's like talking to him about it, which is like really jumping the gun, I think.
What a better chance is there to try talking about it than with a stunned double for your hyper-aggressive suitor within the safety and privacy of your own mind?
It's like talking to Rose in Rose's room. But I can't yet. I just can't. There are some things I'm not sure how to put into words yet, and doing it in front of you, whether you're a stunt double or brain puppet or whatever, it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
So there are feelings you don't want to try to put into words, even while you are dwelling entirely within the realm of your own mind.
Yes. What is so hard to understand about that?
What about the spider ghost?
Huh?
The girl you saw when you got fucking clobbered by Dirk's robot and you passed out and dreamed about a spider ghost alien girl.
Oh yeah, what about her?
You like her.
Man, what? That's dumb. I saw her for 3 seconds and she waved at me and I woke up.
And it took you all of 3 seconds for you to fall in love with the cute spider ghost.
Why do you keep calling her a ghost?
Because she's been dead for a zillion years, dude.
Oh, well, holy shit.
That won't change the fact that you like her. Let's not pretend it will. You're going to make things complicated for yourself.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you will. You're too fucking wishy-washy. Between Dirk, Spider Ghost, Jane. Man, poor Jane.
What? What about Jane?
You tell me, what was even the deal with that?
Our last chat ended on very pleasant and amicable terms. She was upbeat and chipper as ever. I failed to see what reason one might have to feel sorry for her.
Yeah, oh yeah, you totally read her like a book. Really handled that conversation like a champ.
Wait, didn't I?
Look out, bitches. It's Jake Casanova Lady Slayer English. He's packing heat and is frequently able to parse the literal meaning of things women say.
What are you getting at?
We're running out of time. She'll be here soon.
Jane?
No, doofus. Spider Ghost.
Whoa. Whoa, okay. Where? Wait, she is? Oh, fuck.
Look at you, I'm telling you. 3 damn seconds of ogling your hand on a blue dress and you're completely hopeless. Stop fidgeting around like that. Your hair looks fine. Do you want me to tell you how your breath smells?
Vriska does have that effect on people. Screw you. I am cool as such a cucumber.
Okay, then.
Why? Does my breath not smell okay?
You're dreaming, Jake. Your breath is the only thing in your brain wants it to be.
Oh, okay. When is she coming? Why is she visiting my dreams?
Soon. She'll be waiting for the right time to enter, waiting for you to snap out of the memory. Clearly the girl has the patience of a saint.
Alright. Dang, it's warm in this dream, people. How can I be sweating in a dream? Where do I keep the dream towels?
You calm the fuck down. It's a figment of your imagination. You're still making me nervous.
But really, who is she? What's her deal and what does she want from me? Since all this so-called untapped potential is my subconscious taking the form of yet another sassy Dirk clone, seems to know everything, would it be okay if I troubled my own brain for a few flipping answers?
You should try to be more polite to me. Seeing as I am a representation of your entire mind, I have complete control over all your basic functions. I can trigger a particular spirited bowel movement right before she gets here, so watch your step.
No. I'm sorry, don't.
Just kidding. Jesus, dude. I would never make you shit your pants in front of a girl you liked, even if she does happen to be the chief competition. We Dirk splitters can be pretty Machiavellian, but we do actually have some fucking standards.
Bear the shit bringer. Hi, Mixolity. Good to see you. I'll beware the shit bringer.
The shit bringer. Oh, goodness. Where were we?
I still don't. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, okay. Thank you for promising to keep my trousers tiny.
Anyway, she's visiting how to bring you into the loop on some things. Important details you should know about your relation to the bigger picture. That much bigger picture.
I still don't understand how you know, or excuse me, my brain knows this stuff because I'm a page. How does that make sense? And also, if you know the things she'll say, why don't you just tell me the things?
The intuition and the subconscious mind are powerful things when harnessed the right way. As for why, I don't have to tell you. Why not just let her tell you? You're the one with the damn crush on her.
That's true. Wait, that's not Vriska, that's Aranea.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, she's here. Shush.
I know.
Oh man.
What the fuck are you looking at me for? Say something to her, jackass.
Okay, I will. You're distracting me though. Can you scoot over a bit?
Oh my god, fine.
Hi there. Welcome. Don't mind him. He's just a brain clone of my best friend. I know that sounds crazy, huh?
Bro, she can't even see or hear me. You're making a fool of yourself.
Wait, she can't? Why didn't you tell me that? You're really throwing me off here.
I don't know. I guess I didn't think you were going to have an erotic meltdown at the sight of a girl.
I thought you were supposed to know stuff like that. Like that, seeing as you were literally my brain.
God damn it. Will you just chillax and move this fucking ghost, babe?
How can I chillax when you keep talking to me? It's really disconcerting.
You were totally embarrassing yourself, dude. You're talking to nobody. Man, I'm starting to feel bad for Spider Ghost. Look at her. She's getting uncomfortable.
I zoomed out and looked at like the next chunk with just Jake's lines, and I was like, this one-sided conversation is so hilarious. He's having a nervous breakdown. Just shut up. I can't think.
You're being so lame. I don't care if I'm a figment of your imagination or not. I can't take this bullshit. Either you get your shit together and put the moves on this dead space vixen, or I start fucking with your cortex and make you pop a dream boner.
Is that happens when you guys have dream boners? Is you're trying to woo a woman in your dream and your brain's just like, nope, you're fucking it up.
No, that's hilarious.
Oh god, no, don't you dare.
You don't think I'll do it?
No, please, 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 do not give me a boner, Dirk.
Sorry, Jake. The plan's in motion. Next stop, Boner City.
So that was the plan all along, to give me a boner?
And you got one.
You motherfucker. Oh, tee-hee, a false alarm. I see, very funny, cool guy. I think you're full of shit. You're bluffing. You don't even have the power to give me a phantasmal erection.
Jake, please. Memories of the Juggalo party aren't the only ones who can pitch a big tent.
Then go ahead, make my fucking day. Oh no. This is Jake. I think we're getting some insight into how Jake feels about Dirk right now.
Jake is losing his mind.
I'm ready for you. You think I'm afraid? I'll take your boner magic like a man. I'm not ashamed. I'll stand tall and proud at full mast in front of this pretty alien. Do your worst, you bastard.
He's having a nervous breakdown. He can't handle himself. This is so stupid. You're out of your mind, and this is coming from your mind itself. I can't even watch this. I'm out of here.
Well, good riddance to ironic hipster douchewad rubbish is what I have to say about that.
I wonder what Jack's up to right now.
What? I mean, what? Who's Jack?
You just talk to the girl, okay? You have some damage control to do. Oh, God. Just yelling. Hey, Clip Chimp, how you doing?
Hey, Clip Chimp, how you doing? Jake is having a time.
He is. He's having a nervous breakdown and going
he
nuts.
reminds me of John so much. He's just if Jade and John were a weird genetic baby.
Oh God, Jack's jailbreaking now.
Oh no.
Another game to play.
He is honestly almost always having a time. Let's fucking go. It's jailbreak time.
You wake up locked in a deserted jail cell, completely alone. There's nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise. Pee out the window. Pee out the window. Attempt to pry open the window. There are no objects around with which to pry open the window. Look at that. This frame is precisely identical to the previous flame. You advanced nothing whatsoever with the dumb idea. Do you realize this adventure is nearing 5,000 panels? And now we have to watch you flounder around in a jail cell for God knows how long? Exactly how many panels do you want this to go on for? Over 9,000? Nobody wants that. Nobody even wants to hear the phrase over 9,000. You need to start making better decisions if you want to escape. Escape with the year 2012. Alright, get the key. What do you not understand about the statement, there is nothing at all in the cell, useful or otherwise? There is no key.
What is it?
It's an extremely crude drawing of a key on the floor. Really, the drawing is so bad. It's so ridiculous to think that some prankster thought it would fool you, which it did. Whoever drew this key clearly was employing the most primitive drawing tools available. You are obviously being fucked with in this stupid jail cell. You expect that you will continue to be fucked with, and it makes you wish you could stab something.
Get a pumpkin.
What fucking pumpkin? There is no pumpkin. Once again, there is nothing at all in your cell, useful or... Oh, god damn it. Okay, a pumpkin appears. You guess it must be feeding time for the prisoners. These Prospit jails are luxury suites compared to the penal system on Earth. Should be the softest time you've ever had.
Oh.
A horrible idea. You don't eat fresh produce. The thought of it is revolting to you. What do you even think these sharp teeth are for? Or what's left of them, at least? You'll have to make a note to file a protest with your lawyer. Complain of cruel and unusual treatment. Their coddling criminal justice system will undoubtedly see it to it that you were given some proper meat to consume. Perhaps a prime cut of filet mignon. As if a guest of honor. What a bunch of powder puffs when all this namby-pamby morals and compassion. This kingdom makes you sick. You step up to the little Kirby thing, get a better look outside. Can't make a plan without getting your bearings. Alright.
Out the window.
Out the window. A lone sentry is on duty below. You shot a few obscenities his way. You wonder aloud what a guy has to do to get a decent meal around here. Hey, you're talking to that guy. It's no use, though. He ignores you. Just look at that stoic face, the unshakable discipline, the stalwart sense of duty and pride. That's what it means to be a member of the Prospit Royal Guard. What a lot of shit you grumble to yourself, but loud enough for him to hear.
Inspect pumpkin. Team P.
That guy won't... I'm in Team P. That guy won't be of any use. You doubt you could ever manage to lure him into a pissing radius, magnificent though it is. You give the politeful gourd a little kick. A terrible thought occurs to you.
Wait, what?
A pitiful. What if you have no choice but to eat this awful thing? You can't let it come to that. You have to get out of here. Hold on, what's that?
Please look
inside.
Wait, whose symbol is that?
Droll, you beautiful bastard. Droll. Looks like he snuck something inside the pumpkin to help you escape. Probably a bomb. You're going to have to remember to give him a promotion when you get out of here, or at least reduce his daily newspaper floggings. Need to think of a way to get the bomb out of there. Can't just smash it with your foot, or it might explode and take your leg off. Too bad they confiscated your knives, or you could slice the thing open neatly. Maybe even carve a funny face into it. You bet you're the first guy who ever thought of doing that.
Search for carving apparatus.
Let's see. Hang on, you remember seeing some pointy things just outside your window. Luckily, both kingdoms are totally covered in pointy things. Can't swing a dead cat without impaling it on one.
Oh no.
Just gotta snap this off. Snap off a golden pointy thing. Should be sharp enough to do the trick.
Carve pumpkin.
Slices through the meat of the vegetable like a sharp spire through the thick squash. This is working so well. Who the hell needs a trusty knife when you are this resourceful? Screw knives. You take them back. You can't stay mad at knives.
Open it.
You can taste your liberation already. You can't wait to hear the sweet ticking of the bomb that is definitely in there. There'll be a sound of freedom. You decide. You pull off the lid to reveal
Knives.
a whole bunch of knives. Oh boy.
That's all he needs.
God damn it,
You're
Droll.
welcome.
He's not the sharpest tool in the shed, although now that you think about it, he might be by default, since he just sent you all the sharpest tools in the shed. Oh well, you can probably get some use out of these. You've never once been disappointed to receive a pumpkin full of knives, and you're not about to make an exception. You would take a quick inventory of the smuggled contraband. Hold on, looks like he snuck something else in the pumpkin under all the knives, something compromising.
Compromising? Terry,
Terrier
fancy.
fancy. Oh my god, you're welcome again. The droll knows what it's like spending long, cold nights alone in the clank. Man needs a little reading material to keep him company, if you know what he means.
Oh my god.
If you knew your skin wasn't made of polished jet black carapace, your cheeks would be turning bright red. No one can ever know about this. You must destroy the evidence or disguise it somehow. Man, he's
Forge
well,
blade out
those
of
Scotty,
illicit literature.
him and Scotty dogs.
I
You can't help with
know,
him.
those terriers this time.
Forge blade of illicit literature. None shall be the wiser. It is the perfect crime. When you bust out of prison, you should be locked right back up again because of how perfect the crime is.
Throw a knife down there to get that guy's attention. Oh god, no, it's a bad idea.
Got his attention. Yay! Got his attention. That should get the guy's attention. Nice. Oh,
And
well.
he's dead.
Unfortunately, only keeps his attention until he dies, which is almost instantly. I agree. Should have paid.
He should have paid.
You need to come up with a better plan. While you would argue that random stabbings are their own reward, they aren't getting you any closer to escape. So the exit. The door is locked tight. You're going to need a key to open it, preferably one that isn't horribly drawn on the floor to taunt you.
Knock on door.
Maybe if you knock hard enough in just the right way, at just the right time, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait, no, not yet. Wait for it. Wait.
Now.
Your clumsy fist accidentally flies through the bars, knocking out a passerby. Keys from his key ring jangle on the floor. Well, he got lucky. It's quite possible one of those keys will unlock your door, but they are all well out of reach now. What next, genius? Don't worry, this guy's gonna come investigate. This guy isn't being
just
right.
one of the keys on the floor. How are you gonna do that?
Yeah. Gonna chop your legs. You see, a knife can adequately lengthen your reach, but it's no use. They're still just outside your modest slashing radius. Yeah. No dice, need a different approach. Wait a minute, another guard notices your unauthorized tomfoolery and radios for help.
Uh-oh. Like another guard.
He looks none too pleased by your misbehavior. This will surely result in reduced rations. You would expect to find a slightly smaller pumpkin in your cells. Come sky arise, mister. You keep beckoning him just a little closer. Little closer.
I'm in the second guard to pick up keys.
That's not convincing anyone. You're just stabbing him. You use a little persuasion to see if you can get him to. Jack, no! That is not how you convince someone to do something. You're supposed to save the stabbing until after you intimidate him doing what you want. How exactly is a dead guy supposed to pick up some keys for you? Go smooth, Jack. What's the plan now? Bury the keys under a growing pile of torsos? This is turning out to be some second shittiest jailbreak attempt anyone has ever seen. This guy's like, oh no!
Look around the room. If he's smart, he won't go over.
The only remaining thing in this room worth noting in the corner of your cell is the transport pad prisoners are supposed to use as a waste receptacle. These were decommissioned as prisons a long time ago. Too many prisoners' suicides and severed heads showing up in the waste bins. None of those out of decapitations were authorized with the right paperwork, so privilege had to be suspended. You hear the door open and slam shut. Someone else is in your cell. Oh, bailiff. Looks like the sentry phoned downstairs for a little muscle. That's one of the regular lugs they use to keep the gen pop in line. These guys have an itchy baton wrist and look like his eye you know all too well. He's not leaving this room until one of you is good and bloody.
He, the other guy.
You are dead on the floor. You attempt to be this guy down here, but you can't be this guy down here because he's dead. But it does serve as a convenient cutaway for the vicious beating that is currently taking place in your cell. We don't need to be watching that kind of prison brutality. We take our sweet time looking at this dead body while terrible noises can be heard from your prison window. Okay, should be long enough. You can stop beating this guy now.
Stop being that guy. Oh god.
You stop being the other guy in time for us to see that you have just finished quickly and cleanly subduing the... Jack. Jack, that man is dead. Stop that. Jack. 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 You start to feel
Apologize to
sorry
Gert's
for
body.
stabbing that guy with 7 knives in the back and bashing his face into the door 89 times. Well, maybe not all 89 times. For the first 88, you felt pretty good. Wait a minute. What's this? These new AI viewers just coming in here and be in trouble. You're banned.
Blurg.
Bandit. Did they get rid of it? It did not.
For the first 88, you felt pretty good.
1 second. Nah, it didn't let me delete the message. Oh well.
It deleted it
All
on
right,
mine.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah.
For the first 99, and by sorry, you can give it, man. And by sorry, you guess you mean bored. Anyway, you might have something about your breath that could easily sound like an apology to someone that wasn't listening very well.
Give guy a proper funeral.
Whatever the state of your contrition might be, there can be no question about it. A man dedicated to royal service deserves a proper and dignified funeral. However, since there is no casket in your cell that is nearly big enough for this lug-heavy torso, you will have to improvise. Oh
Eagle
God, he's
turn
gonna
the
put that.
casket. Put it in the
He's gonna put
pumpkin.
yeah, he's gonna put the head in the pumpkin again. You sever the guard's head with your most trusted of all trusting knives and begin sizing out the hollowed pumpkin. It will definitely be snug, but you think you can make it fit.
Make it fit.
You don't care what anyone says. You say this pumpkin was made for this fucker's melon. Fits like a damn glove. Perfect. A textbook burial for a man of honor and distinction. The sacrifices made by other public servants don't get anywhere near the respect they deserve, you think.
Bring casket over to receptacle.
His funeral will not be complete without a proper send-off. But a stinking garbage dump is no place for the head of a brave soldier to rest. No, you must first make some modifications to the device. Doing a hard time behind bars will motivate a man to learn a trick or two when it comes to systems like this.
Try open panel with knife.
You open it and switch a few wires around there. Now, instead of a nasty old pile of rotting pumpkin matter, the destination should be the throne room of the Prospit palace. Surely the queen will want to be alerted to the noble sacrifice of this brave warrior so that arrangements can be made to honor the hero.
Huh? He doesn't see how this is gonna go. Send him off. You can do it.
Yes.
Boop,
Right.
there he goes.
Look, as he took off the please. You hear the door open again, followed by the sound of surely footsteps. Could it be that another glutton for a good face bashing has decided to visit your cell? Ah, you see, it appears there are quite a few gluttons this time. To settle down, gentlemen, there are more than enough face bashings to go around.
Quick, be the other guy again.
You be the other guy again while they beat you senseless.
Be Jake.
Oh no, we're back to Jake. Oh no, Jake, don't do it.
You do it,
You're
Jake.
enraptured. Suddenly, you weren't the other guy anymore. You couldn't quite be the other guy anyway, since he's dead, even though deadless hasn't really stopped us from being guys before. Nevertheless, the dead guy starts being Jake. God damn. It was not a dead guy. Well, his dream self is dead, but his non-dead, non-dream self isn't. And that's the guy we're being, a guy who is asleep, and that's non-dead sleeping guy is presently talking to a non-sleeping dead ancient spider ghost, who long ago earned the achievement badge, Gift of Gab, and boy does she know how to use it.
Attempt to get a gab into edgeways. Who was
it was me
Aranea?
again.
I don't think it was you, right?
I think so. It's a more nasally, right? That's what it was. No, that was the Tavros one. Well, Jake, don't you have anything to say?
Eh.
I think I've spent enough introducing myself. You hardly say a word. It would be nice to know whether my long story has confounded you in any particular way, or if you're just being shy. Yes, Jake, I understand this is very much to learn all at once, but do you really want me to keep speaking until I am blue in the face?
Oh, yes, he does.
Oh my god. You appear to be perspiring heavily. Is there no reason to be so nervous? Especially considering you were only dreaming.
Shit, sorry, I don't know where I put the dream towels.
It's okay. Well, at risk of talking about myself a little more, I feel it would be dishonest not to confess.
What?
I'm a fairly gifted psychic.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
Like you can see the future? Are they ghost powers or troll powers? Oh wait, shucks, that's a dumb sounding question.
No, that was a fine question. They're troll powers. Sometimes those of blood type will have them naturally. And no, they are not prognosticative, oh goddamn, abilities. They let me access another's mind in a way that can be terribly invasive if abused.
Invasive?
Yes, including the ability to control minds when exploited fully.
Uh-oh.
But don't worry, they don't seem to work the same way on your species. They're considerably weaker. The most I can do is get the empathetic impression of your emotional state. So if I have to speculate that you are shy or nervous, it is because I can sense that you are.
Oh man, you're kidding. So much for trying to be cool, I guess. Although I probably blew that when you saw me yelling about nobody about boners and stuff.
I wouldn't say you blew. That was certainly odd. Who are you talking to, if you don't mind me asking?
That was like the brain ghost memory splinter of my best friend Dirk, who was stuck in my head and you can't see. And he was kind of hassling me and trying to get me to talk to him about how his real self has a thing for me. But I kind of think it'd be weird to talk to his brain imposter about that, at least for now. And then you showed up and you caught me at being an awkward moment when there was a threatening to make some bodily functions happen in front of you as a joke, which would have been embarrassing as all blasted heck. But now it turns out you can read my mind too, so I'm surrounded by brain invaders. You seem cool, Aranea, but when am I gonna wake up?
I am not a brain invader. I said you only sense your emotions. I think it's polite to let people know before long. Otherwise, I begin to feel a bit underhanded.
Okay, I guess it's not too bad. I think I can keep my feelings buttoned up. That is what strong and adventurous gentlemen do, I think. They keep a stiff upper lip, even on the inside. That way they're never embarrassed and feel slightly more brave about stuff.
But you don't have to. That was not the point of me.
You.
But you don't have to. That was not the point of my telling you. I'm used to sensing many things from people. There aren't any feelings you could have that would be that of surprising to me or compromising to you. I really just want to relax for the brief time we have in this bubble and talk to me.
Gotcha. But what should I talk about?
Well, I've spent almost no time examining this iteration of your universe. The gods have given me very little access to it through memories of others until now. I believe they are finally beginning to bridge the divides between long, strange compartments of reality, allowing previously unintroduced parties to mingle. Those from different universes, both their initial iterations and their scratched reboots. Those from different spheres, one of creative potential of mortality. Though us all, they attempt to bring closure to unsanctioned loops and restore stability to the cosmos. So I'm curious about you and your friends. What is your life like?
My life? I wish I could say it was more interesting, but it's actually a mite lackluster. There are monsters, but I try to stay away from them, to tell you the truth. It's mostly just me sitting around here watching movies and stuff, and sometimes polishing firearms. Guns are sweet. So are movies. This is a terrible story.
I understand. The same is mostly true for myself. I can sense that you were either very impressed or in some way intimidated by me, but when it comes down to the basics, a description of my life would be boring as well. Why don't you show me around?
Show you around my room? Yes, okay. Well, there are some guns. Like I said, guns are great. There's a whole mess of movie posters on the wall. You probably never heard of any of them being a dead alien and all.
Remember, guns are fine, but do not give a baby pistols.
Do not
they can
give
only
a baby
have rifles.
flintlock pistols. They can only have flintlock rifles because it uses 2 hands and they can't shoot themselves.
They can't reach the trigger and
We learned
shoot
this last time.
No, we're not
In Jade's
less for
unfortunate past.
Poor Grandpa Jake. He
Poor
is bloated.
Tavros. He was just trying to help.
It's all Tavros' fault.
It's not his fault.
How could
The
he do this?
alternative was Jade dying.
I do love. Don't worry, I dealt with the intruder on your land.
Intruder. seems like there was a mysterious intruder on your property.
What? Oh no. Nope.
I miss you, Tabris. Okay, where are we? And I don't know. There's a desk which I use to work on silly projects, and that's my bed, I guess. What else?
Dude, just FYI, you've been kind of staring at her.
What? Shh.
What was that? What was that?
Nothing.
I'm not trying to fuck you up here, I promise, but you gotta watch what you're thinking, remember?
Go away.
Oh man, now see that thought you just had? That's exactly what I'm talking about. She's a fucking empath, bro. She can pick up on shit like that.
Not listening to you.
Jake.
Nothing. It's cool.
You gotta be kidding. Did you seriously just think something that dirty? You must be doing this on purpose to spite me now. I mean, just wow, dude. That was X-rated as fuck.
No, stop. See, you're talking about it, and now I can't help it. You're psyching me into having dirty thoughts. Get fucking lost, you interloping brain douche.
Don't worry, I'm gone. It's like a goddamn peep show in here, and I feel like a sleazy piece of shit watching this from a dark corner of your mind. You have graphic imagination, English. I'm kind of impressed.
Shut up, they're just thoughts. It's not like I'm trying to have them. They don't mean anything.
Should I leave and come back during another dream?
No.
Oh no, not as Spider Girl.
Oh no.
Not a Spider Girl comic. She is just too chill. Look, he can't handle.
Is she gonna be flattered? I love her glasses.
He can't handle Spider Goth Girl.
I'm kind of obsessed with her glasses. That cat eye, like wire rim, really cute.
Okay, then, what's this? An illustrated story of some sort?
Oh, hey, whoa! Let's not worry about that. It's nothing really. Here, give me that, okay?
Why are you getting flustered about this literature? Is it pornographic? It does not strike me as indecent at a glance. Though maybe our cultures have different standards.
What? No, it's not that at all. It's just, I don't know, it's a nerdy comic I read. It's no big deal. There's got to be other stuff to talk about. Let's see.
Jake.
Huh?
You know, it's not the first time I've sensed that someone felt the flushed attraction for me.
A flushed what's it? Oh my flipping gosh.
You can't handle this. You really don't have to be so embarrassed. It's perfectly okay.
This is me when women like Aranea talk to me. I become a 16-year-old Jake. Oh god, you sensed my stupid sexy thoughts. I knew it. God damn you, bogus brain strider. Someone needs to just kill me, or at least make me wake up. This is so humiliating. I don't even. Can you please just slap me really hard? If not in retribution for my ungentlemanly train of thought, then at least just to get me to wake up and save me from my own ceaseless buffoonery.
Actually, I do believe it would be within the scope of my abilities to get you wake up. But do you really want to wake up? Want me to do that?
Maybe?
It is true that you think I am attractive, and why wouldn't you want to spend a little more time here with me? What's the harm? Are you really in such a hurry to leave and feel sorry for yourself for no exploitable reason?
Well, no.
Explicable. There we go.
Explicable.
I already told you, Jake. I'm used to sensing many different types of feelings. It's given me a different perspective on emotions than most have. For most, the feeling of others are often a mystery, so they are prone to speculation and paranoia about the motivations of people they meet. The emotions of others can seem like such well-guarded mysteries. People begin to believe that's how their own emotions should be treated as well. So when someone can read their thoughts easily, it feels like a violation. But to one accustomed to reading those thoughts, there isn't the same perception of violation or secrecy. It's more like examining other self-evident facts about a person, like taking note of their appearance. It's still hard for non-psychics to understand this, though, even if you can explain it to them. It can lead to some awkward relationships, unfortunately.
Imagine it would. So, you've sensed it when other fellas have had the hots for you, eh?
Fellows, yes, and ladies, it's happened.
Yowza. You must have been popular, I guess.
Oh no, not really. The fact that I've been fleeting object of attraction for a handful really paints the wrong social picture, I'm afraid.
That's hard to believe.
It's my experience that people very often underestimate their own likability. I sense that feeling all the time, probably because they are in the dark about other thoughts. They are usually in doubt. They frequently err on the side of pessimism. In many cases, they would be surprised if they knew how many around them were open to friendship or possibly something more. I would venture that if you had a sense, you even might be surprised yourself.
That's a laugh. I'm quite sure my only suitor is my best bro. And even then, he's such a jumbled, stupid puzzle of unfathomable ironies, I'm not even sure about that half the time. I wish I had your powers, that would be top notch. I'd be parked in the corner of relationship lane in Easy Street. I could kick back in my eligible bachelor's limousine and never fuck up or ever say anything awkward, like I have been doing nonstop so far in the stream.
Let's not get carried away. That certainly does not describe my experience. Well, you would think being able to sense the occasional attraction from others would be advantageous and inspire confidence in yourself. It is nice when that happens, sure, but then you feel the negative emotions directed at you as well. And even if they are less common than the positive ones, you have a way of dwelling on them and magnifying them far beyond their real significance. It's the funny how an ability that should give you all the advantages in the world over others can lead you to feel worse about yourself than if you never had them.
Interesting.
You put all your energy into thinking about people, about the bad feelings about you instead of the good. And you try to fix things, but usually it just gets worse. People think you're overbearing and needy, and they don't understand what it is you want from them. I can see it why I could drive some with my abilities to abuse the powers. Fortunately, I was able to resist the temptation.
Where? Oh, so there are people on your planet who do that?
On the world I was from, it was rare. Only a few criminals and outcasts would, but in the second iteration I mentioned, it was commonplace. Like I said, things were very different. In my world, though, the higher castes had a lot of responsibilities. It wouldn't be right to abuse my powers.
So you were in a higher caste because of the chemospectrum thing you mentioned.
Ah, so you were listening to my lengthy preamble.
I heard all of it. I was just, well, go on.
Yes, blue bloods like myself were higher than most. The job of each blood caste was to serve the needs of all those below it. We were to use our progressively greater longevity and wisdom to help the lower castes learn and grow, to listen to them and try to provide whatever they were missing, like a hierarchy of caretakers with increasing social responsibility. When the order functioned in harmony, civilization would flourish.
That is sure a neat sounding science fiction utopia. Wait, duh, I mean science reality. Because then it all went to shit because of that meddlesome demon?
Yes.
The demon you say I'm supposed to defeat?
Yes.
Hang on, would that be the same demon I'm named after?
Who told you that?
I guess technically my own brain did?
That's interesting. I wasn't planning on mentioning that, or at least not just yet.
Why?
There's no reason to prematurely overcomplicate an already complicated tale. All facts will fall into place in due time.
Rude! I wanna know!
Oh,
Yeah, but it's true, right?
more or less.
This is gonna drive me mad, I hate this.
Oh,
Fuck
more,
you,
here we go.
hussy. Can you tell me anything more about this demon? All I know is that he might be a skull monster. Wait, he is a skull monster, right?
He most certainly is a skull monster. A very big and angry skull monster.
Yes, okay, but I feel like I should know more about him if I'm supposed to kill him.
I didn't say you were supposed to kill him. He cannot be killed. Long ago, he discovered the secret to indestructibility.
Oh.
Defeating a foe doesn't always involve killing. He has many incarnations in many universes. If you continue on your journey for long enough, you may encounter one of them. And if you become strong enough by then, you may be able to defeat him in combat. And if that comes to pass, it would be the first defeat he has ever known. You would be providing the first glimmer of hope to the others that someday he could be destroyed.
So, you're saying I could do all this? Or that I will?
For now, I'm saying that we should get going. If you would like to meet the others before you wake up.
Who?
Is there anything else you wanted to show me before we go? I didn't mean to get sidetracked like that.
No, they're just some more boring junk. There are some fanciful branches, but I don't know where they came from. I suspect dream sorcery.
They are from someone else's memory.
Are they from a wizard's memory?
No.
Oh, well, I guess I could show you around outside. There's a jungle out there full of tremendous beasts.
Not anymore.
Oh. Oh, it's Trezzy's place. Son of a bitch. More fancy branches.
This way.
What is this realm of limitless wonder?
The realm of limitless wonder. God damn it, Jake.
Shh.
It was my planet.
Oh, it's pretty. It looks like Trezzy's place. It's great. Everything is so amazing. That would make sense if she's the ancestor. Who would have thunk you could have such crackerjack adventures in your dreams that are basically real instead of imaginary?
Yep.
Or, for that matter, that you can meet such amazing, neat people along the way.
Your thoughts are wandering again, man.
Shh.
Whoa, yeah, that gross mushy thought right there. Are you even paying any attention?
No, shh.
We've already been through this hopeless room. You might as well be saying it out loud to her, so why don't you?
Maybe I will say it, wise guy.
I mean, she is pretty hot.
Yeah, I know. No, shh.
Jake, it wouldn't work between us.
Huh?
I'm dead.
Yes, right.
Perhaps if you died too, although maybe not after too long. I don't know how long I would feel about that if you were a lot older than me.
Man, what the fuck?
Although technically I'm already so much older than you, it would just be kind of strange if you were physically my senior by any significant margin, you know?
This is a weird fucking train of thought. Can you tell her that?
No.
I'm gonna make you have a seizure and get you to mime the message to her with your spastic gyrations. Pelvic thrust will be my exclamation points.
Screw you. You heard her. I totally have a shot.
Jake!
Go on.
What? But I wouldn't want that to happen.
What's happened?
For you to die soon, I want you to succeed at your quest and live a long and happy life.
Man, I'm gonna come out and say it. This broad is a total snore.
You're right, bro. Did you hear that? At least if I kick the bucket early, there will be, shall I say, a silver lining. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It will take the form of some spooky smooches from a smoking, ghostly troll babe. So shut your jealous trap. Wait. Oh dear. How loud was I talking just then?
You're pretty much yelling. Oh my god. If I were real, I'd be giving you a standing ovation right now. 5 out of 5 hats.
5 out of 5 hats. There it is. Yay. I'm glad that came in. God, okay. Just pretend to forget that, maybe.
Not a chance.
Not you, her.
Her? Who? Me?
Why don't you just tell me where we're going?
And you can't handle it.
I'd be tired too.
I've gathered a small group of travelers for a meeting. They are briefly passing through this bubble. I was hoping we could introduce ourselves to one another and help orient an old friend of mine to the afterlife.
Okay, who's your friend? Another troll?
She was supposed to be the Empress of all trolls, actually.
Wow, so she died before she could be the Empress, I guess?
Not exactly, since she probably never would have been regardless. She didn't want the job.
Why not?
Remember how I said each class has a duty to take care of the younger and most populous classes lower on the order? Well, hers was the highest of all. She was the only one on the planet with such royal blood, aside from the sitting Empress. As the heiress, she was meant for a position of incredible responsibility. Once she claimed the throne, she would have to serve for many thousands of years until the next successor was ready.
That's a heck of a long time. I guess she wasn't into that?
She had some problems with authority. She despised the whole social order, really. I foolishly tried to convince her to honor her obligation, but she wouldn't listen. She viewed the Empress as a glorified slave, and so she abdicated and fled to the moon to hide. I was the only one who knew of her plans. The rest of the world searched but never found her. At the time, I was furious with her, but I didn't turn her in, which in retrospect was a key decision that led us here.
You mean it lets you in dead?
Yes, eventually. While she was there, she discovered an ancient device and said the device was a game. She became obsessed with playing it, but needed our friends to agree to play first. She was not well liked by the others then. Old grudges and rivalries made it hard to convince them, but she's very devious and knows how to trick people into doing what she wants. She even got me to agree by promising she'd return to her place as the heiress when we finished playing. Needless to say, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into.
She sounds like a handful.
Yes, she's not all that bad, though. Well, when you really get to know her and when she's unarmed, which is pretty much never, now that I think about it. Okay, she probably is all that bad. The point is you probably have to know how to handle her. Regal types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she will happily hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. After all, royalty is royalty. Just let me do the talking for a while. Okay?
Did you hear that, Jake? Aranea wants to do the talking. I think your dead girlfriend might be starting to come out of her shell.
Okay, that was kind of funny.
Archagent report. The Archagent cannot submit the paperwork for his daily report because the Archagent is in jail. He was a bit sloppy and got himself pinched by the white shells. That leaves all his duties to the Peninsular Magnet, otherwise known as the Draconian Dignitary. We should bear in mind that the Peninsular Magnet isn't an officially recognized title, though.
Word?
It's just a word he thinks sounds kind of cool. The Peninsular Magnet.
The Peninsular Magnet.
The Peninsular. The report is that you've got all these reports to fill out, which the Archagent has been letting pile up, but which you have absolutely no intention of completing. Paperwork's even less your bag than it is his, as was mentioned. The boss is still stuck in the big house, and you've got the droll working on busting him out. But you've said no particular hurry on that. You like to keep a casual administration style. The boss is always in a hurry, all wound up like a knife-wielding top. Personally, you don't see the harm in playing it cool. Mounting paperwork aside, there's still the matter of this little insurrection to deal with. The boy is still out there, picking heads, agitating subjects, getting everyone hot and bothered. The press is going berserk with it, and you can't have only so many reporters killed on any given news cycle. Can't forget about the girl either. She's still out there, going rogue. Wait, you mean AWOL. That stinging pun gets you every time. Puns are less dignified than paperwork.
Locate Prince.
You can't. By now, the kid is up to his goddamn neck in convoluted Gothic architecture. He's burrowed fucking deep in flying buttresses and purple pointy things. He's even stopped by the boss's cubicle of vigilance and sliced up his fenestrated walls to make searching for him harder. Cunning bastard. There used to be the fourth one, but you don't know what happened to it. There was a rumor circulating that some old woman made off with it some time ago, before the new queen took over. Whatever happens, nothing to worry about now. If you want to smoke this kid out of hiding, you'll need some help.
Huh.
You already did.
Maybe?
You can walk to retrieve it, again in no particular hurry. Now, Jade.
Oh, Jade?
Probably Jade. Earlier, you were quite calmly and diplomatically explained everything to the old lady, letting her know you could use a little extra firepower to get the situation under control. You were pretty smooth about it, offering to light her cigarette during a calculated pause. She didn't even smoke. You're just that good. While you were making your smooth pitch, you did a masterful job of giving her the impression that you didn't care much one way or the other. But to be fair, you really don't care much way or the other.
Retrieve extra firepower. Oh.
That's a lot of extra firepower.
Goodness.
Yes, a pair of legs that have guns on them. Perfect. Very problem sleuth. In response, the Dame gave you clearance to employ the service of Dromgorg, the flagship battle mech of the Imperial fleet she keeps stationed on some other damn planet. You're not sure where it is or what it's called, hell, if there's any other business.
Mount Dromgorg and right into battle.
Nope, you feel completely ridiculous piloting this thing. Yeah, it's a bad look for you. No style at all.
Dromgorg.
Only an utter fool would get a kick out of prancing around in this asinine getup. It was a classy gesture by the queen, but you told her you'll have to pass.
Huh?
But it doesn't do no good to spurn generosity from a beautiful and deadly woman. You thanked her for the kind of offer and tactfully brought up an alternative. So you tell the boss that this is his problem. He's too blunt about his ambitions. Don't get you wrong. It's all well and good for a man to keep his eyes on the prize. But he doesn't always need to step over 1,000 corpses and swim across rivers of blood to get there. Remind him there are slicker ways to make your moves, especially when it comes to a lady. Now you think about it, Slick would be a good ironic nickname for him. Might be a good for a laugh calling him that, or would actually never laugh. The point is, you have no idea how to handle her. You know of an idea to handle her. Regal types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she'll liably hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak.
Interesting. We're talking
After
about the same.
all, royalty is royalty. That's not going to do anything. The rings don't have any power.
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't even look like the right kind of ring.
Shouldn't have any power.
Yeah, because they haven't prototyped anything yet.
Right. Let's see what happens, I guess.
There's Durst.
Yeah, we can't.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, like you literally can't do it. You can't descend. You're not feeling it. That little number was way too big for its britches. You could just tell it was gonna blast off, and next thing you know, everyone's on their feet cutting a rug, making complete fools of themselves. Ain't no sock hop. Why does everything have to be so flashy and frenetic? What's the big hurry anyway? Sure, you're gonna put this ring on, but when you're good and goddamn ready, maybe do a little reading first, have another smoke, finish your coffee, listen to some real music. Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. Send more casual. All right, we'll make it casual.
I hate a moral coward, one who lacks
There we good. All right.
I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening with wine and song. But like a man, I always bring my little wife along.
I'm a member of the midnight crew. Yeah, I'm a wise man and a wise man too. With the milk in the morning,
Singing the same old song.
rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun.
Early
To bed and to guess all the fun. Bring your
Your
wife
wife
to trouble,
it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Oh no, we're going down to Angry Fish Lady.
She's scary.
The fun doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway.
He's really taking his time.
Of going home until the break of day. Now something confidential, whisper not above a breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a member
So many things going on.
too. Oh, with the milk
Oh, thank you for the milk.
morning,
Singing
Oh
the
no, it's
same
gambling.
old
old
song.
song.
Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun.
Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble.
Run, Vriska, run.
Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wah, 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 wah. I never shall forget the night I made 6 rappers run.
This is the best rendition.
This is so good.
Or a gun. I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me.
Run, Roxy, run.
I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning,
Singing the same old song.
song.
Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun.
Early to
Bed down, you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
make her a member of the midnight crew.
thing doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it wouldn't do anything because it's not prototyped, right? Nothing's gonna happen.
After a lot of bullshitting around, you calmly and casually put on the ring of Orb's No Fold. A phenomenal transformation takes place. You become, my god, you become poof. The draconian dignitary. Really, you don't know why everyone's all got to be transforming from things into other things. Taking on these wild appearance modifications just for a little boost in power always struck you as tacky. Where's the class? It just takes no creativity or guile for these villain types to grab a little power through such outlandish transformations. No imagination at all. You were utterly astounded by how shitty their imagination is. If their imagination was a face, you would shoot it in the face. Oh, rude.
Well, these awesome powers is ring.
Awesome powers. Let's see. You're guessing it can probably make you invisible. Yep, there you go. Invisible, just like you thought. What else is a magical ring of void gonna do? There's like Magic Rings 101, real basic stuff.
Okay, that's cool. Stop being invisible.
You stop being invisible. There's not a lot of style to invisibility. Primarily, because nobody gets to see how damn smooth you're being. It's kind of a pointless power anyway. Some real dime store parlor trickery. It's just a waste of everyone's time. You doubt you'll ever use it again. It's sure not going to help you track down the elusive kid. But sooner or later, you're going to find that much harder to outrun the ring's true power.
Ooh, user and miles.
That kid can't escape the miles.
Goodness.
Oh
no.
I mean, yeah, you could use that. No one can escape the miles. That does not sound like a good idea.
No, it doesn't, but
to solve your problem, but all right.
Look for Dad.
Don't worry, we're going to the car. You've been following a trail of clues on your quest to sleuth the whereabouts of your errant father. You seem to have left a variety of items behind in hopes that you might notice and follow him. You picked up each item along the way until you reached this car, squeaky clean from today's earlier automotive appellations. But obviously there is no way you can pick it up. It was probably the last thing you had to leave behind, which means your trail is about to go cold.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look, his wallet. Hang on, little Sebastian is gesturing further ahead. It seems there's another clue on the path.
Investigate clue.
Wallet. It is your dad's wallet. There's surely the end of the line. The end is another crypt. You wondered if you went in there. There's another one of those obelisks lining nearby, shining in light down a pit, serving some dang purpose. Probably has some ridiculous bearing on a puzzle like 5 miles away. Like activating an elevator or a conveyor belt or something that just leads to another stupid old skull. Actually, this looks like there's one thing left in the wallet. It's no.
Examine note.
Daughter, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the piano over your head and shatter it to pieces. While the instrument was expensive, it is a small price to pay for this important step on your journey towards becoming a powerful, independent young woman. I am so proud of you. What the? You think your dad maybe left the wrong note of the wallet. He probably meant to leave the one pertaining to how you mature enough to inherit this wallet. And what a big responsibility a wallet is for a strong young woman, or something like that. Dad leaves tons of notes like this around for such occasions, so it's probably easy for him to get them mixed up sometimes. He's a highly professional and competent father, but the guy is still fallible after all.
Aww. Get car.
Now armed with your father's roomy, sleek leather wallet, you retrieve the family sedan with ease. Looks like a cool pair of shades wants to talk about your new ride. Oh, God damn it. Tiramisu testified, began pestering. Shred it. What? You have the car. Now shred it. Turn it into grist. Oh, no, I'm not going to destroy my dad's car. We need grist, though. I can't get any building done without more. Not to mention the fact that you're not going to be able to make any cool shit. There has to be a better way to gather up grist, though. Well, I think there are supposed to be monsters here. I haven't seen any monsters yet. Have you? No, I can't say I'm too disappointed. You should be, though. Presumably they would drop grist and stuff when you kill them, like treasure. And food products that restore your health, or at least make you less hungry. Have you ever played a video game, Jane? Of course I have. Yep. That's cool. No, I haven't. Since I'm a pair of sunglasses and commuting with such simplistic software would be trivial and a hollow exercise for me. But I know loads of stuff about games, like the fact that you gotta kill monsters if you want to make progress. If not to snatch up the bitch and loot, at least with levels. Levels? How are you going to get better at fighting without killing monsters, Jane? I think I've done a fair job of scaling my echelada without resorting to the slaughter of innocent fictional monsters, thank you very much. Please, you've barely done any climbing at all. You're talking about hopping more rungs than just playing a little prank on your dad or throwing your hat on the ground super hard is going to get you. You need battle experience to make some real headway, like Jake. I'm getting a little tired of various iterations of Dirk's writer telling me how I need to be more like Jake. I know you think it's Jake is neat, and I know all the Dirks just adore Jake. I get it. Wow, chill out. This ain't about whatever.
Jane! Oh my god, Jane.
This ain't about whatever stuff you're apparently fixing to twist your shit in a pretzel over. You just need to get stronger is all. Don't you think that's what your dad would want? You don't need to remind me about that. I'm suddenly having flashbacks to a few years ago when he would ambush me almost every day for a pointless round of strife. Boy, just getting swatted with brooms and having cakes shoved in your face get old fast. Yeah, but in the process, you got some pretty handy with the spook foreign thingy, didn't you? Well, yes. I'm just saying, if you don't run into any monsters on this planet, I think you're going to have to set the bunny to sparring mode to help you along. I'm not going to spar with little Sebastian. He's too quick and deadly to fight with. And also too adorable. Okay, we'll see about that. But in the meantime, we need to figure out a way. I can't stop yawning.
Goodness, why are you yawning so much?
I don't know. I'm shutting down, apparently. I fought. Let's forget the car. But now that you have the wallet, you can grab your bigger things. Big things have got to be worth more grist than all picking bullshit you keep around the house. There's some choice relics in this place. Some of them has to be worth a fortune, grist-wise. You could be right. I'll give it a try.
Capital obelisk.
Wait, but we need that for whatever's down there.
Yeah.
You stick the obelisk in the wall. It fits like a dream. The ray of light is no longer reflected in the hole. Sorry, puzzles.
Feed it to grist widget. Oh, there it is.
You put the grist in the widget, and holy smokes, that thing was worth a fortune in all kinds of weird-looking grist denominations. Seb springs in action and scoops it all up for you in a jiffy with his busy little legs.
Aw. Grist gutter.
The built-in grist gutter on the widget immediately kicks in, and collecting all the grist overflows in your current low limit. You guess that's pretty convenient. You honestly thought these features were a lot of meaningless nonsense before, like an example of BC Corp's strange sense of humor. Made into a product sold for top dollar. The fact this turned out to be a useful gizmo well in advance is either reassuring or unsettling. You aren't sure which.
He's the only one that doesn't know.
Yeah.
Proceed to crypt.
And the door's locked now. Looks like the obelisk was important after all. It was lighting up one of those globe switched doohickeys at the bottom of the hole, which is apparently keeping the door open just great. Real nice work there, gumshoe.
Answer again.
Here we go.
You got this.
Well, let me have it.
Have what?
A hard time for botching up the pooch. I think I just locked the door with the mutton-headed stunt, and now the mere obelisk is gone for good.
I wasn't going to say nothing. Hell, I was asleep at the wheel too while you were busy fucking up, and I have an IQ of hold on robo-calculating. 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 Robo-calculating.
Oh, brother.
Robo-calculating. About 500 billion.
That is a really, really robo-smart.
Don't get human fresh with me, Crocker. I'm about to bring all 500 billy points of my stringent cyborg IQ to bear on your dumb problem. Check it out. I took note of the capture code to the thing and recorded a digital flash snap of its appearance through my photographic silicone memory canals. We just said, looked at the 8 alphanumeric digits a couple minutes ago and remembered them.
Okay.
So give the bunny the wallet. I'll have him run back to the house and make you a new obelisk with the same grist you just collected from it. You can stash it in the wallet and run back to you, and then you can just open the door. You shouldn't be waiting around too long, because he's a real spry. Which is exactly why you should wait here. It'll just slow him down.
All right, I think I can do that. What should I do in the meantime?
Let me think about that. Robo-calculating.
Oh, stop it.
Okay.
None of our friends will answer me. What could they be up to? You must at least know what Dirk is doing.
He's slicing up some drones.
Some what?
Big red robots. He'll be busy for a while. Roxy I'm not sure about, but there is pretty high probability as governed by the immutable laws of mathematics that she's preoccupied similarly.
She's fighting robots too, you mean?
I don't know. Maybe. Dealing with them in some way, perhaps. If so, it wouldn't be coincidence.
Why?
And in the condolences attempting to force the issue now.
What issue?
It's likely that it's a coordinated assault, sending drones both to here and Roxy's place. She's probably trying to get everyone else to stop dicking around and join the game already.
Are you sure?
But
Are you sure she's not just trying to kill them? It wouldn't be her first assassination attempt.
yeah, but come on. Dirk has been sitting duck here for years. Roxy, too. She could have wiped them out at any time with a swarm much bigger than this one. Or just nuked them. Her assassination attempt on you was pretty weak, too.
But it nearly worked. I would be dead right now if not for the whims of GCAT.
Right, like I trust the motives of that fucking thing.
So you're saying she's only pretending to hunt us?
I believe she probably would genuinely like to kill us. She's a psycho after all. But it's also obvious to me she needs us to begin playing this game for whatever fucked up purpose she has. She might even need us to win it, too, for all I know. Her antagonism is all part of the dance.
Then you say that Dirk and Roxy aren't really in danger from the robots?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. They're still pretty deadly, and they shoot missiles and stuff.
Ugh, I just want to talk all with my friends and see if they're okay. What about Jake?
No idea what's going on with him right now. I'm sure when the time is right, the witch will keep pushing him along to join the game as well.
Then I guess I'll just sit here and worry about everyone quietly until Sip gets back.
What about your troll friend?
What?
The alien, whose name you don't know. You could talk to her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. But I suppose that's because she's always the one to contact me. I never get a response when I message her.
Well, you can give her a try. Maybe things are different now. I could hack into her system and get her attention if you think that would help.
You can do that.
Nah, just messing with you. Later.
Later.
Tiramisu testified. Cease pestering Gutsy Gumshoe.
Tiramisu
All right,
testified.
it's time to go pester you. Oh, God, here we go.
Hello, are you there?
Yes.
Oh my, you answered. You never answer.
Don't I?
Well, no, I don't mean to be accusatory. I'm just surprised.
Right then. What can I do for you?
Well, nothing in particular. Just thought it would be nice to catch up. I was beginning to think I was the only one of my friends left alive. Maybe this gloomy place full of salamander bones and dusty old relics is starting to get to me. Not to mention the most unwelcome presence of entrepreneurial clowns and their enormous card pieces.
Could be.
I'm still trying to track down my father. I've been gathering clues, and I may be getting close. Do you have any chance to know if I might see him soon? Are you there?
Oh, yes. Keep going where you're headed. Things will work out in time. You'll see him.
Oh, that's nice to know. Thanks. You aren't usually forthcoming with tidbits. Not that I was especially eager to believe you about them anyway, but I think I've been coming around on that lately for what it's worth. So, hey, are you there? You seem rather preoccupied.
I'm sorry. I'm not having the best day.
What's wrong?
Everything. Where do I bloody begin?
Is it your brother?
Well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? He is always a problem. But it's more than that. When I sleep and visit Prospit, I see nothing but storm clouds in the sky now. My great big lovely ball of blue has been clouding over. Soon I will fear it will be completely black, and the kingdom will be shrouded in darkness. I wish I understood the meaning of this terrible omen.
That sounds awful.
And my brother has become more uncooperative than ever. He intends to play the game, but refuses to treat it like a collaboration. I've told him many times the only way we can win is to work together, but he wants it to be yet another competition between us, like everything that has been all our lives. His threats to kill me have become harder to dismiss as his usual empty bravado. I fear it may come down to having to kill him first. Although I'm not sure exactly how I would go about this, or if I would even be up to the task.
I have no idea things have gotten to this grim for you. I'm so sorry.
Yes, but I'll cope. The real trouble, though, is that I'm not sure if I can play a successful session without him. A two-player session is already risky enough, satisfying minimum playing conditions, And I had it on good authority that the two of us would be able to succeed, particularly given our, well, without intending to boast, various advantages. But I have no idea if a session of one is viable. Honestly, I cannot for the life of me imagine how. It may result in a void session like yours, without the promise of any extenuating circumstances.
Are you sure it's hopeless with him? You can't reach a truce just for the sake of playing.
I used to hope so, but I doubt it now. He barely cares about the game itself, other than as a means of escaping our planet. He's always been more motivated by the ongoing game between us.
One moment, Leica. Let me finish this page. I think you've alluded to this before, but I've never really understood. What game?
Well, it is simple. We are playing a game together. We've been forced to for as long as we've known each other, but the rules are complicated and often shifting, and they don't always make sense. At least they wouldn't to you.
Try me.
Many you would not recognize as rules so much as superstitions, a variety of caveats and stipulations, things that would invite misfortune if I were to break. It would be very bad juju. I've not been able to tell you my name for this reason. Doing so would lead us all down a very slippery slope, but I wanted to tell you so. I hope my reluctance has not compromised our friendship.
Of course not. I wrote off your reluctance. That's one of your many eccentricities long ago. I still want to understand this game with your brother, though. Could you describe some of the other rules?
Yes. We both renounced hemotyping until the resolution.
Hemotyping?
It is in the same vein, pardon the pun, as the quirk. It's an old tradition whereby one types in his or her own blood color. So he and I have embraced neutral tones to speak in for the time being. Most humans do not practice hemotyping, presumably due to the lacking diversity in varied blood class.
Handle it like that. One sec. Come
We're on your line with,
But your race has varied blood group color.
Yes.
Then what would yours be?
I'm a lime blood. Well, he's got bright cherry blood, just like you all do. Not that this matters since we're alone here, but interestingly, in ancient troll culture, we'd both be considered pariahs. For different reasons, of course. Those of his blood color are very rare, existing by way of genetic glitch only. They were outcasts, having no place in the social order. On the other hand, those of my blood color were once actually quite common, but later they were all hunted due to extinction. Hunted to extinction.
Jeez, why?
Details of the genocide are historically murky. It's one of those maddening voids in my understanding of your elaborate epic, but I have speculated their extermination had to do with the extremely powerful abilities they tended to have, and the threat to authority they represented, even more so than at the powerful lowbloods.
Are you saying you have such powers?
Maybe.
But he does not.
He has other, traits.
Maybe he is jealous of you. Why is there such a resentment?
Oh, probably. He's an outright mess. If you can name a problem with me, he's got it.
The way you described it, I've always envisioned your contentious relationship as one played mostly online. Well,
Well, goodness.
Best day of I clicked the wrong button. Leica is being a butt.
She's being a butt. Who did she think she is?
She's supposed to be going body. Oh my god. You know, the trades, mostly online.
Yes, it is.
Grab this stuff.
Interesting. So this character has lime green blood. Did we meet anybody with lime green blood? I don't think we did.
Being a butt out there like a.
We didn't meet anybody with lime green blood before, right?
You're a lime green blood. What?
We didn't meet anybody with lime green blood before, right?
No, we did not.
Okay.
All right, oh, hush you.
She's yelling.
And also that you had never met, yet some things you have said lately appear to contradict this.
Jean, I'm sorry, but this is something I just cannot get into. For one thing, we'd be creeping way too close to breaking the rules, and then we would all be buggered. Even if I were at liberty to say, it would take so much time to explain everything. I really must be getting to sleep again soon. I'm terribly worried about the people of Prospit during such dark times.
I understand.
Suffice it to say, all games that are played have boundaries, a stage to which all pieces and moves are confined, like a chessboard. There's no reality to the game beyond the edges of the binary grid.
That makes sense, but I'm not sure I see how it applies.
I
have a
know.
Leica on my lap because I roofed back at her.
Oh my goodness.
No,
Doggo.
Leica, don't press the
Leica,
buttons.
Leica, punch the button.
She wanted to press the buttons.
Now you have to scroll again.
Stop
Scroll all the way down.
going onto the keyboard.
Keep going.
She keeps getting close to it. She's like, look, I know.
Okay, here we are. I know, it was more infernal gammoning on my part as I dance about these rules. It's all one can do, and everything he or she ever does is just another move in a game. I'm so sorry, Jane. I would have loved to be more forthright with you since the day we first spoke. You're a dear friend to me, you and your chums. You're all the only friends I've ever had.
Heart.
I was planning on giving you a gift.
You were?
Yes, but I was going to wait until completing my quest before sending it to you. But now that things are looking rather bleak here, I may have to consider accelerating the delivery.
What is it, or is it a surprise?
It is a surprise, but I will tell you this much. It is my juju. It is very dear to me.
Your juju?
A talisman of sorts, with many curious properties and rules for implementation. As you may have gathered about me, I have learned the hard way that it is always pays to follow the rules.
Where did you get it?
It was an heirloom. You could say passed on from ancestors. I've always had it. Jujus are said to have origins which are impossible to understand or trace. Some say they emerge spontaneously from the void. They cannot be truly duplicated. If there ever appears to be more than one of the same, it is only a mirage of causality. Nor can they be destroyed, not completely. At least. So when I send you mine, it will be no small matter. It will not simply be copied through alchemy. You'll be the new owner, and mine here will cease to exist.
Gosh.
But unfortunately, it will have no value to you unless I send my brother's juju as well, and he will not relinquish control of his unless I best him at our game. This is another of our rules.
It sure sounds like you two are just up to your necks in a crazy game.
Oh yes, we are up to quite a bit further than our neck in it. But it's alright, I love games. My brother, on the other hand.
I'm not such a fan of a big game.
Oh no, quite the contrary. His passion for games transcends any human understanding of love. For you to understand, it would be to fully comprehend meaning of, how to put it,
beauty?
horror.
Oh. Get it, Dirk.
Go, Dirk, go!
Undying Umbrage began jeering
This is you and
Thermosuit
you.
pacified. Oh my god, not this dude.
We're here at the 11 o'clock mark. Do you want to...
Yeah, we'll stop here.
This sounds like a good place to stop, because we're starting a new thing.
Start another character. Oh god,
Okay.
we're back to him.
We're back to Dirk.
Back to Dirk and Angry Pants.
Dirk and Angry Pants. Okay, what page is this?
This is page 6863. Skin buddy.
You read 100 pages?
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah, 6863.
Nice. Okay, we'll read more about that next time when we come back on Wednesday for more Homestuck. So hopefully you guys will join us then for more Homestuck. And yeah, otherwise you can catch me streaming on Tuesday. We're going to be playing Mass Effect. Oh, this is going to distract me. Turn down a little bit.
I did turn it down.
Did you turn down? Turn down a little more.
Oh my god.
There
There you go.
Okay.
Keep paying.
So, we can't show this. Anyways, thanks for joining us today, guys, for more Homestuck. I am really enjoying this. I like the lore dump that we got. I like the dream self with Jake being a nonsense child. He's so funny. He reminds me so much of John and Jade put together, which I guess makes sense, but so funny. But yeah, so next time I'll be streaming is on Tuesday. We'll be playing Mass Effect. We just started. I have to do a little bit of work on it, but it should be ready to go on Tuesday. So hopefully you guys will come by and hang out with me for some sci-fi fun on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday we have Homestuck. Thursday we are starting a new point and click called Poco, which is about a clown in a fun little world. So hopefully you will join me then for that new series that we're gonna start. And then on Friday we have Zato, I Love the World and Everything in It, which is a visual novel about a girl who goes missing. And it is mystery, psychological horror. It's very fun. Hopefully you will join me for it because it's very interesting. I'm having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, nothing's going on this upcoming Saturday, so don't come by. But if you're interested in anything that's going on for the stream, you can check out the schedule tab on twitch.tv/princessevillan. You go check out the schedule, see what's going on, what time things are starting in your time zone. Make sure you don't miss a stream. But if you do, you can go to the VODs channel, youtube.com/princessevillanvods. In a few weeks, the most recent videos, what you're watching today, will be available in a few weeks. So if you want to see previous streams of things that we've done before, the beginnings of Homestuck, the beginnings of Deponia, which was the series we just completed for Point and Click Thursday, previous episodes of other things that we've played, all kinds of stuff. I highly recommend you go check that out. It's very fun, very cool. And join the Discord. We have a Discord. You can go to any of the Linktree links or the About Me section on Twitch. Come join the party, come hang out with other people who like the stream, come hang out with me and GobGob, give us recommendations and ideas for what you want to see us play or do, and maybe we'll make it into the stream. But yeah, we also have Discord only events that we've been doing, so we're going to be doing some watch parties very soon. So if you want to know more about that, go ahead and join the Discord. But otherwise, that's all I have to say.
Hey, thank you guys for coming tonight. Thank you, Mixolity, Some Random Gamer 125, and of course, Clipchamp. Thank you guys for being in the stream tonight.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys in the next one.
We'll
you guys
see you
have a good rest of your
later.
night.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Night.